Hey, this is Mario from SharkyFit.com, and today I want to talk about why you need to go to the gym even when you don't feel like it, and why you need to build up this habit in your lifestyle to get long-term success, not only in the fitness and health aspects of it, but in all aspects of life. So I know you wake up one day and you really don't feel like doing anything. I mean, it's like we all encounter this problem, and basically it's two parts of your brain that are involved in decision making. One of them wants the instant gratification of staying in bed, or like getting that ice cream, or like doing something that just gets you that instant good feeling, that emotion. And it really appeals to one side of your brain, which I would refer from now as the lizard brain, compared to the prefrontal cortex, which is a part of your brain that regulates willpower. So these two parts of your brain are in constant battle when you try and make a decision, and when you're trying to do something that is a step outside of your comfort zone. The first step that you need to do when it comes to making these decisions is to visualize the long-term benefits that you get from building up a habit like going to the gym. So even on a day that you don't feel like it, when you have a habit built up, you can rely on the habit to keep you motivated, to keep you struggling, to keep you going for that goal. Because there are days when you have a lot of willpower, and there are days where you don't have a lot of willpower. And just by being able to recognize that what is going on in your mind, that you have these two completely opposite minds in your head trying to make a decision on you, then you can, just by becoming aware of this process, you can manipulate it into basically getting the results. So how does this work? Well, the prefrontal cortex basically works, it has like a limited amount of willpower. So this is why, for example, most people will cheat on their diet, quote unquote, in the late in the day when they don't have a lot of willpower, because they spend their willpower in the early parts of the day. This is why a lot of people would advocate going to the gym like the first thing you do in the day, or like doing anything that is the hardest thing you have to do that day, to do it the first thing you wake up in the morning. So I would also suggest that this also helped me, because when I switched to doing my workouts the first thing in the morning, I would keep more on track than when I would be delaying that same habit for in the later parts of the day. Then I would just be coming up with excuses during the day why I can do it tomorrow, I can do it some other day, I don't have to do it today, I need more rest, or whatever the fuck your excuse is. Basically, you're gonna come up with it, because your brain is like amazing at generating excuses for not doing shit that you have to do. The second step I would say that really helps you get over those bad days is basically trusting in the habit. So it takes 66 days to build up a habit. So that's a little over 2 months. So if you stick to it with 2 months, basically after that it gets easier. I can say in my case, for example, sometimes I go to the gym, I don't even know why I went to the gym. Like my brain just doesn't, it just does it by default. In my head, when I think about it, it's not even an option not to go, because it's like, it's so much internalized, it's become such a strong habit that it's just automatic. It's just like, do your work, execute, just do it. There's absolutely there's even no room in the mind for excuses. So this is something that happens after a while when you execute, when you really stick to the habit for years. But for guys that are just starting out, and I would say that it takes a little over 2 months to really get a hang of it, and to really build up this habit enough to keep you going, to keep you struggling for results, to keep you on the right path in the journey so you can achieve your results. I really hope this advice helped you, and you gained some nice insights into how I build up my habits, and why it's really important to have a habit and to be able to recognize what is going on in your head when you're faced with decisions like going to the gym, or sticking to your diet, or doing anything basically that is moving you outside of your comfort zone. So I hope this helps you recognize the process that is going on in your mind, so you can kind of brainwash yourself into doing these hard things and achieving great success. So thanks for watching the video, and if you have any comments or feedback on this topic, leave them below the video and I'll reply to all of that stuff. Peace.